The APAM Gold Medal is awarded as a mark of distinction and exceptional achievement to a person who has shown distinctive leadership in advancing public administration and management in Africa, or who, by her or his writings, I would assume it would most nearly be her. So I could skip that his and say just by her writings or other endeavors has made a significant contribution in the field of public administration and management in Africa. Honorable guests of honor, distinguished guests and delegates, after a long search involving broad-based consultations, the APAM Executive Committee did finally discover the person who meets the requirements for the award of the APAM Gold Medal this year, 2009. I have the pleasure, honorable ministers, ladies and gentlemen, to introduce to you Mrs. Matondo Monde Yeta, a member of the executive of APAM and also Vice President for Southern Africa, to present the recipient for the award of the APAM Gold Medal, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Yeta.
I have the greatest privilege to present to you a great son of Tanzania and Africa, a great international public servant who has served the African Association for Public Administration and Management, the Commonwealth Secretariat, and the world at large. An accomplished scholar whose teachings and publications have contributed to knowledge in public administration and management, a practitioner whose technical leadership has led to public service reforms in many African countries, for the presentation of the highest APAM Award of Honor and Excellency, the APAM Gold Medal Award. This is none other than Professor Gelase Rabio Mutahaba.
I have listened carefully to both the remarks made by the President of APAM at the beginning of this ceremony and the citation that has been read about the recipient of the award that I'm about to present. From the President's remarks, I heard that the gold medal is the highest honor and a mark of distinguished recognition bestowed on an individual by APAM for excellency in public service. That it is awarded to an individual for his or her exceptional achievement and distinctive leadership in advancing public administration and management in Africa. And that indeed it is awarded to an individual who has set standards of excellency in public service to which others can aspire. These are indeed very good ideas and values in public service. The citation of the recipient has brought out a picture which clearly shows that Professor Mutahaba deserves this highest honor and recognition. Through his distinguished service in various capacities in his country, Africa, and the Commonwealth Secretariat, and the world generally, as well as the contributions he has made through his teaching, writing, Professor Mutahaba has clearly contributed to the advancement of public administration and management in Africa. I have the greatest pleasure of presenting to you Professor Mutahaba, the APAM Gold Medal.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, this morning session, we have three presenters. On my right, we have Dr. Finlay Samando. And then we have Dr. Fondo Sikod from the University of Yaoundé 2, Cameroon.
Unfortunately, even before economic crunch, many countries in sub-Saharan Africa have not been able to give basic necessities of life to their citizens. Now this has been compounded. Some countries have managed to survive through aid from our developed partners, like the multilateral and bilateral donors. With respect to financial crisis, these resources are going to dry up. Go to the plan. My presentation will anchor on the following. Allusion to some of the causes which were not mentioned yesterday, with emphasis on the public administration machinery, the main transmission belts that have been affected, the impact of the financial and economic crisis in public administration, challenges to public administrators, some responses by the public administration to these challenges, revitalizing measures and trends, and a word of advice as I see it.
I have put here Keynes and the 1930s recession because in economics, you have all these people who have various ideologies. First of all, we had the people with the ideology